Welcome back. Again, my name is Carmelita, and this is my weight loss transformation. And on this video, I'm going to be sharing a couple of tips and tricks that I've learned throughout my weight loss journey. As you can see before in my introduction, that I've lost over 100 pounds. And one of the things that I noticed during my weight loss transformation is that I had to hold myself accountable. I had to hold myself accountable for my actions during my weight loss journey. And I had to recognize that every action has a reaction, whether negative or positive. So it's trial and error when it comes to your weight loss journey, because no one else is the same as you. No one else is going to experience the same journey that you experience when you're on your weight loss journey. So ways that I held myself accountable was I had to set small goals. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. I had to set small goals. I had to focus on the very minimum. And when I say that, 4 to 5 pounds within a month's time. You're only supposed to lose like a pound or two within a week. That's healthy weight loss, they would tell you. But it's not going to be consistent because you reach plateaus and things of that nature. And we'll discuss things like that later on within my channel. But I made small goals. You can start by creating a food diary if you like that type of thing. If you want to focus on the foods that you're eating, you can write down your food intake, your portion control, the calories that you intake within a day's time, and you can see how your weight fluctuates if you want to keep track of your weight. Like say you ate some type of way for a week, and then at the end of the week you weigh yourself, but you also weighed yourself at the beginning of that week, and then you do another week, and then you weigh yourself at the beginning of that week and the end of the week. And then you can compare notes. Well, when I ate like this or I ate like that, this is the type of things that work for me. And like I said, everyone is different. When I first started, I created a workout schedule. I wanted to focus on my exercise more so than focusing on the food. So I started to walk every day. And I want to build up my strength, build up my tolerance for exercise. So I just started walking. I walked for maybe a couple of miles a day. Like I said, just to build myself up before I started a workout routine. So I started off maybe 3 times a week. Then I built it up to 5 times a week. And then I started a workout program called P90X, which some people are probably familiar with. It's an older workout plan by Beachbody. And this is not to advertise for Beachbody. I just like that program. But I started off with that program. And you can start off with however you want to do it with your workout program. 15 to 30 minutes a day, however many days a week you want to do it. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. So you want to start small goals. Once you start those small goals, then you can build on them. And from there, you create habits and you can stick to it. It's not overwhelming and you're going at your own pace. You want to create a pace. You want to keep the end goal in mind. You don't want to rush things, because when you rush it, it becomes overwhelming and you may quit. And another thing I did was I set limits on my reps. Like they might have been doing 15, 20, 25 reps of each exercise. I just focused on what I was capable of doing. So if it called for push-ups, I did 5. I'm being honest with you guys. I started off with like 5 reps of each exercise, and I built myself up. From there, I started on my knees. And as I got stronger, I increased the amount of reps that I did within that specific workout for that day. And that's how I built up my strength, and I was able to increase my reps over time. And like I said, this made me more successful because if you start out doing 20 reps of everything and you're not used to exercising, you're going to be sore. You're not going to be able to exercise the next day, and you're going to take the whole week off, and then you're going to probably try to start again if you even feel like starting again, because you're going to feel so defeated by the fact that you weren't able to keep up with them. But you got to realize the people on these workout programs exercise all of the time, so they're used to it and they can push through it. And like I've noticed since I've been working out for the past year or so, it has become a lot easier for me to maintain it. Another thing that I focused on once I started focusing on the food was I made a recipe book of all the recipes that were healthy, that I like eating, and this made it easier for me to create lists, to plan out my meals for the day. And when you plan stuff like that, you don't negate from your plan. You'll follow the plan because you're prepared for it, and you don't have to worry about making that decision. Oh, I haven't eaten today, what can I eat? And then you're not faced with any type of temptation of eating something that's not within your plan. So I planned my meals. I created a recipe book of my favorite recipes, and I use that a lot of the time. I also would buy a smaller pair of jeans. I would buy like 2 sizes smaller than what I actually wear. And that would be my motivation to fit into those jeans. I wouldn't focus on the scale so much, because sometimes the scale can be misleading. Your weight fluctuates throughout the day. It fluctuates without the month, especially if you're a female. We have our cycles and things of that nature. When you're working out and you're on a weight loss journey, you get sore, your muscles retain water. It's a lot of things that occur that affect your weight. And if you're not weighing yourself at the correct time, if you're not weighing yourself, basically you should weigh yourself naked, because your clothes have weight to them too, and it can make it fluctuate a pound or two. So usually I would weigh myself early in the morning after I use the restroom. I would weigh myself early in the morning and always pretty much naked, so the clothes didn't account for my weight. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.